sent for Captain Hunter?
Yes, sir. These orders, they're for the evacuation of Fort Warren.
That command is to destroy all its surplus supplies and rendezvous with us at point named in these orders.
Leaving Arizona to the Apaches and the Confederacy.
For the present.
But if these orders were intercepted by the Confederates, the garrison, all their supplies would be captured by the rebels.
That possibility had occurred to me, Major.
Sir, let me take the orders.
We need you here, Carter, helping the withdrawal from Tucson.
Then send anyone except Hunter.
You're out of line, Major.
Hunter's a rebel. Virginia born and bred. His closest friends are Confederate sympathizers.
When war was declared, Hunter had his chance to resign, honorably. He didn't take it. So we have to assume that he's loyal to the Union, till we have evidence that he isn't.
Then keep him here. Here he can be watched.
I'm still in command, Major. You'll give these orders to Captain Hunter along with the necessary instructions. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
From out of the West, Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater.
This is the flag of the United States Cavalry, and it was a welcome sight to the frontier settler. The horseback soldier was the policeman of the desert, covered a pretty rough beat, had a lot of duties. He guided the trade routes, led exploring parties, escorted railroad builders, and protected the white man from the Indian, and the Indian from the white man. He was a pretty busy fella, hardly had time for KP. He was always on call, and this was his favorite musical instrument. This little gizmo could wake up a sleeping mule a mile away. Army hasn't changed much, has it? Soldier enlisted for 5 years. He was furnished clothing, food, and lodging. Salary was a whopping $11 a month. Took 4 years to make corporal. Then his salary jumped to $13 a month. Always room at the top. This was his daily ration prescribed by United States Congress. 1 1/4 pound of beef, 18 ounces of bread, and a pretty good slug of whiskey. They weren't very healthy, but they sure were mean. The United States Army regulations, though, were rather strict. Here's one. Clothes must not be laundered in drinking water. That Missouri alkali was pretty tough on fabrics. Every man shall bathe once a week, wash his feet twice a week. Pretty fancy outfit. In the story we've chosen for you this week, Dangerous Orders, we'll take another look at the cavalry. Our star is Mark Stevens.
Excuse me, Major. I was told that Colonel Phelps wanted to see me. The Colonel asked me to give you your assignment. You're not leaving Tucson with the rest of us. You're to deliver these sealed orders to the Commandant at Fort Warren, Colonel Radford.
Yes, sir. How many men am I detail?
You go by yourself.
Easier to avoid the Apache that way, sir.
On this mission, Hunter, Apaches are not our chief concern. Baylor's army's moving in from Texas. He could operate for months on those supplies at Warren.
You're suggesting, sir, the Confederacy may try to intercept these orders?
That's one possibility. Another occurs to me. You can still resign, Hunter, honorably.
May I have my orders, sir?
Hunter, if you try anything, I'll find you. No matter how long it takes, I'll find you. You keep that in mind.
I just plain don't understand it. Turning your back on your own kind. Some felt that way about you when you resigned the commission. I'm a Virginian, so are you. That comes first. For you, maybe. For me, it's different. Resign. We can be in Texas in 10 days. I'm sorry, Sheridan. I made my choice. Your choice? You shame me and every other Virginian, you blue-bellied Judas. I figure you want to apologize for that, Sheridan. I'll back up anything I say. Hunter! saved by your reinforcements.
I thought you'd be on your way by now.
Steady, Prentice, steady.
It's a rotten assignment they handed you. Thank old Carr for that, huh?
Come on, Prentice, let's go back to post.
Oh, not me. I'm just getting started. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
No, thanks. You've had enough for both of us. Come on.
Well, remember me to everyone at Fort Warren.
Trouble, mister? Yeah. Broken Latigo. I've been dodging Apaches the last 3 days, ever since I left Tubac.
Took you 3 days to come from Tubic?
Yeah, thanks to the Indians. I'm George Mott. I have a ranch that... Rather, I had a ranch. Apaches burned me out. And, Captain, you wouldn't have anything I could fix this with, would you?
I'll take your gun. I'll leave it in the holster. I'll take the whole belt.
Well, I guess I don't have any choice.
No, you don't.
Thanks. Going to Fort Warren.
Why not Tucson? Is closer.
Since the Union troops left, Tucson ain't very friendly to a man of my convictions. As long as we're riding in the same direction, so we ride together?
No, thanks. I'm riding alone.
As you wish. Naturally, you will give my gun back.
All right, Mr. Mon. We'll ride together. Only I'll keep your gun.
That's the way you want it.
That's the way I want it.
Hey, Captain, suppose you could spare me a drink? I ran out yesterday.
Man with your experience running out of water?
I didn't figure to be on the trail so long. We can refill it at Chickadee Way Station.
It looks like we'll have to.
Alkali.
Now we know we got Apaches ahead of us, too.
Yeah. They poisoned all the water. How do we ever hope to...
Here we are.
Who are you? Hawk Ellis. Could you spare me some water?
I thought all the men had been cleared out of here 3 days ago for Tucson.
Yeah, well, except me. I was out trying to buy feed. When I come back, everyone was gone. Before I could clear out, them war hoops moved in on me.
What happened to your leg?
Slipped on the rocks when I run for cover, but I don't think it's broken.
All right, that's enough.
Sorry, this happens to be all we have.
Well, you gents headed.
For Fort Warren.
Drink for me. I'm heading for Warren myself.
I'm sorry, Ellis. We can't take you with us.
You don't mean it, Captain. You'd never leave a good Unionist like me out here to the buzzards.
You got no horse, and we haven't got enough water.
He can ride double with me, Captain.
Yeah, and I can show you where there's good water, an old line shack down by the Solomon place.
I'm not looking for any help, Ellis, and I don't have time to give it.
In such a hurry you'd leave me here to die?
Captain, we got no water anyway. And if I'm willing to...
More than willing, I'd say, Mott. I'd call it eager.
Well, try putting yourself in my place.
As long as Mott's got a mind to help you, I'm not going to stop him. Come on.
Thanks. Thanks, Captain.
I'm sorry to stand against you, Captain, but with a man's life at stake...
You made your point.
The way these tracks are filled in, Captain, I'd say they're at least a day old.
There's a fair wind blowing, more than enough to fill these tracks in a couple of hours.
Yeah. What's your opinion, Mr. Ellis?
Yeah, looks like old sign to me.
How's the leg, Ellis?
All about the same.
You're a liar, Ellis. When we found you, it was your right leg that was bothering you. Now, 2 hours later, it's your left leg.
All right, I lied. I was scared you'd leave me if you didn't think I was hurt. Any man would lie to save his skin.
Well, you can understand that, Captain. I'll give him another chance. Besides, we need him to show us to that water.
You're quicker to trust than I am, Mr. Mott.
When you're armed and we're not, what more do you want?
All right, mount up.
Shouldn't we check the cabin, Captain?
I'll check it. You two unsap. Evening, Captain. Small world, isn't it, John? You wandered pretty far off trail for Fort Warren, John. I can see your surprise, Sheridan. Don't try to bring your rifle up. Lay down. I mean it, John.
How long are we supposed to wait?
Sit down, Shed. Thank you, Ellis.
Well, I didn't set out to do you no favors.
Your timing was certainly bad. Johnny always has had the devil's own luck.
You know this man, Captain?
Don't you?
No. I'm George Mott.
Sheridan Wade. I thought you three'd be old acquaintances.
Now, why did you think that?
Maybe the captain feels that he was tricked into coming here so I could relieve him of the orders he's carrying.
What orders?
They're important orders for Fort Warren to keep its supplies from falling into Confederate hands.
Them sound confidential. How would you know about it?
One of the captain's brother officers talked too much. So like the Union Army. Sheridan, how did it happen we didn't find your horse? I hid him in a gully back of here. There's lots of Indian sign.
Them Johnny Rebs, you know, they must have an agent out to stop your orders.
Oh, 2 agents. Or 3. Wouldn't you shut the cabin door and we'll bed down for the night?
Excuse me, gentlemen.
No apologies necessary for that, Mr. Mott. I'll, water the horses and get the gear. Stay where you are.
From here on, I travel alone. Plenty of water. It's company you want. You got each other.
Wait a minute. You mean you're gonna leave us here unarmed in Apache country?
I'll leave your guns a half-mile down the trail. I'll mark it plain so you can see it.
What about the horses?
All I want's my own. Now stand aside.
Better humor him. He's a stubborn mule.
Short trip, John. Could have been longer if that Apache's been a better shot. They got our horses. Figure to stand him up alone?
Thanks, Gus.
Spares you got for this carbine?
25, 30.
That's enough. Looks like them war hoops is left, all right. We kept them away from the water, too. Thanks, Captain. You all right?
I'm all right.
Let me help you, Captain.
Stay where you are.
You're hurt, John.
We'll get back to the windows. Keep firing. Go on, do as I say.
Pull back again, Captain.
Now, you listen. I'm a loyal Union man. You wounded and all, you ain't got much chance getting them orders through to the fort. So, I figured I'd take them for you.
No, thanks.
Well, just common sense. You know, you trust me, you double the chances of getting the orders through.
Double the chance.
Well, you must have memorized them before you left Tucson. You carrying the orders in your head, me carrying the papers, you know we got twice the chance of outfoxing them Johnny Rebs. What do you say?
How'd they get over to Ellis?
Maybe that wound's worse than you think. Let's have a look.
I'm all right, Sheridan. Just don't try anything.
So, here we are, fighting side by side after all. Man can face trouble easier when he's with his own kind. You know, they're never gonna trust you. As far as they're concerned, you're a Southerner.
Captain, looks like they're trying another rush.
Maybe he figured we weren't worth a fight.
They fooled us once.
Save me a little of that, Captain. Thanks.
You gonna let me help? You're not thinking of trying to leave.
I gotta leave sometime. I'm all right.
With everyone armed, that Reb agent ain't never gonna let you out here with them papers. So it's just some way to find out who was friends and who ain't.
Well, there isn't, so I may as well get started.
You're not still bent on getting to Fort Warren without a horse.
We're not far from the Solomon Ranch. Maybe the Apaches haven't hit it.
You won't make it, Captain.
Well, maybe. You...
Don't try anything, Reb. I'm gonna finish what the captain started.
You're covering the wrong man, Ellis. I'll take those orders now. I'm gonna take them from you, alive or dead.
Ellis, get Wade's gun. You never really blacked out.
It's a good idea Ellis had.
I had.
You said the only chance I had was to find out which were my enemies and which were my friends.
Yeah, but to risk the orders.
Wasn't such a risk. Besides, you're my #1 suspect.
That's a joke, Captain. Matter of fact, Major Carr hired me to keep an eye on you.
See, John, they don't trust you. Hiring this man to spy on you.
I'll take those orders, Ellis.
Oh, yes, sir, Captain.
Why is the seal broken, Captain Hunter?
At the time of the Apache attacks, I thought it wise to commit the papers to memory and destroy them.
So you found out your mission was designed to mislead the Confederates?
I found out more than that, Colonel. I found out what the Army thinks of me. I can't be trusted.
I found out something more, Colonel. My assignment was deliberately revealed to a whole saloon full of people before I even left Tucson.
I understand how you feel, Hunter. I suppose in the situation I'd feel the same. But your part in this was just as vital as the real messenger's. Thanks to you, he came through safely last night. Colonel Phelps had a double purpose in selecting you for this mission.
I assume, sir, you mean he was testing my loyalty?
He's never doubted it. But he had to prove, for your sake, that he was right. Major Hunter,
Major?
your letter of promotion was included with my orders. The ones you didn't carry. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.